And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Castle, Devin Vassell out there with Big Daddy. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Peyton in at the point. And for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards out there with Markkanen. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now here's Peyton. Pass to Big Daddy. Vassell outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
McGrady kicks to Gobert. Back to McGrady. Now here's Gobert, guarded closely. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Big Daddy. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
First quarter, just over a minute played. McGrady against Payton. Outside, Markkanen. Back to McGrady. Gobert with a screen on Payton. A three-pointer is right on target. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on McGrady. It's Vassell with the drive.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And stolen by Payton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Van Vliet kicks to Gobert. Edwards dishes to Markkanen. Here's McGrady. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Castle. Misses the 3.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Payton against McGrady. Gobert with a screen for McGrady. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Payton. Pass to Big Daddy. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Plays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Gobert, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Steps back. Vassell, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 5. McGrady outside. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Pass to Castle. Here's Big Daddy. Outside for Wembanyama. No good on the triple. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Now here's Van Vliet. And here is Markkanen. Intercepted. Payton with the ball. Pass to Castle. A 3 from Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Timberwolves breaking their screw. Make some noise.
McGrady against Payton. Now, here is McGrady. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. Gobert, the screen. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Gobert throws it down.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Spurs leading by 4. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed comes in for Markkanen, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Edwards. Free throw good, McGrady. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar. Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Gobert, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
McGrady with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Yabusele, he's checked in for Big Daddy. Josh Green comes in for Devin Vassell. And Gordon subbed in for Castle. Now Gordon, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside Gordon. Ingram outside. Sinks the triple.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
Now, here is McGrady. 10 points for him. There's a screen by Robinson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Finney-Smith. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reed. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Trent's checked in for Minnesota. Spurs leading by 5. Now Ingram. To the paint. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Trent. It's Brogdon on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. Outside Gordon. Green deciding where to go with it. Wembanyama outside. And he stays with it. Hits the three-point bomb. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Spurs with some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Yabusele. And it's Payton in for Eric Gordon. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Trent with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Reed. Payton on the double team. Back to Brogdon. Stolen away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Green slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Payton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A tricky play from Payton inside, taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Payton.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards, but Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
And both free throws good for Payton. Timberwolves trail by 14. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent with it. Now Green defending. Brogdon outside. Robinson a screen on Wembanyama. They could use a bucket. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Green passes to Ingram. Three-pointer, Payton, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 14. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Gary Trent is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Payton. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Pass to Ingram. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Now, here's Trent. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Trent kicks to Markkanen.
Spurs foul.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Trent.
First team foul. And for the Wolves,
Markkanen passes to Van Vliet. Gobert with a screen for Van Vliet. And it's denied. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now, here's Payton. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 6. Ingram against Edwards. And that one's good. Ingram's got 5.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Green against Van Vliet.
Stay on him.
5 to shoot. Outside, Markkanen. Here's McGrady. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 13.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Now here's Payton. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. From down in the low post, it goes. McGrady outside. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green kicks to Payton. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payton. Big Daddy's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Josh Green. And both free throws good for Payton. Here's Van Vliet. Still yet to score. Outside, Markkanen. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by McGrady, no good. Spurs leading by 13. Ingram with it. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Castle. Inside. Goes up on the wing. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Edwards passes to Gobert. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Give out kids on the corner of your hyper squad. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
So Payton will bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Castle. Here's Big Daddy. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Big Daddy's got his first points in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one goes. Count it.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
San Antonio leading by 11. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Now here's Edwards. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Pass to VanVleet. Edwards inside, and the lead is down inside single digits. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Who's got Gary?
Payton kicks to Cornette. Payton with the ball. Spurs working the ball around now. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 9. VanVleet up top. And stolen by Payton. Ingram outside. Here's Cornette. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right
One
now.
shot.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for Big Daddy. And it's Vassell in for Ingram. Here's VanVleet. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Back to Gobert. Knocked away. Stolen by VanVleet. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Payton looking around. Wembanyama, a screen on McGrady. A floater, and Wembanyama with the nice bucket inside.
Boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
To the inside. It's deflected. Back to McGrady. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 13. And here is VanVleet. There's the lob to Markkanen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air, and he'll finish.
Payton passes to Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for McGrady. Big Daddy's checked in for the Spurs. Ingram comes in for Payton. Good on the second free throw. VanVleet with it. Brogdon outside. Van Vliet sets the pick for Brogdon. Pass to Markkanen. Now here's Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Good on the triple. Brogdon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, there's an innate feel to that shot clock getting under duress. Malcolm Brogdon's so confident in those situations.
Sinks the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Brogdon. Van Vliet outside. Here's Markkanen. Brogdon outside. From deep three-point territory, it's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama high post. Reed with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Van Vliet kicks to Brogdon. For 3, Edwards. Offensive rebound. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Big Daddy. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Trent comes in for Edwards. And AI is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Castle. Nothing on the board. Pass to Wembanyama. No good that time. AI outside. From the wing. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the first half is now in the books. It's San Antonio. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 13. On the court right now for the Spurs. Big Daddy is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Castle. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Vassell in at the 3.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Spurs leading by 11. Payton finds Wembanyama. Vassell outside. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Out to Payton. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Markkanen. Vassell. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Two on the clock. Takes the 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Timberwolves trail by 11. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Vassell. Here's McGrady. That misses off the backboard.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Payton from outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Payton's got 11 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now, Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Castle. No scoring in this one. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, man, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Give yourself a round of applause.
McGrady against Payton. McGrady kicks to Van Vliet. Edwards looking it over. 5 on the clock. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, Vassell. He has 7. Wembanyama, a screen on Gobert. They get it back. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Markkanen finds Van Vliet. For 3, Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Takes it inside. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Yo, check GP.
Outside, Payton. Pass to Big Daddy. Now here's Payton. He's got 11. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Scooped up. Timberwolves trail by 13. Van Vliet left side. Outside Edwards. Markkanen passes to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound San Antonio. To the middle. Here's Castle. Banked in off the glass. Castle's got his first basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Martin is in for Tracy McGrady. Ingram, he's checked in for the Spurs. Timberwolves trail by 15. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 7 over Wembanyama. Another miss by Minnesota. Ingram kicks to Payton. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Minnesota. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Clock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Martin. And that one's good. Ingram's got 7 points.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Outside Robinson. Van Vliet sets the pick for Robinson. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Trent comes in for Edwards. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Robinson finds Martin. And here's Trent. Shot clock at 5. And that one is good.
Defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Payton outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. And Trent now top of the key. Reed the pass to Martin. Here's Trent for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Big Daddy's got 8 rebounds in this game. Martin against Ingram. A 3 from Wembanyama. Traps in the tray. Wembanyama's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Spurs. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Trent, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
2 shots.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
The free throw drops for Trent.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Minnesota. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Josh Green comes in for Gary Payton. Trent hits them both. San Antonio leading by 18. Wembanyama with it. He has 30. Here's Ingram. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Pass to Finney-Smith. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fires from 14. Good on the bucket. Wembanyama's got 32 points in the game.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Brogdon kicks to Reed. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Reed. Launches from deep. That shot off. Spurs have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Castle. Ingram a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Ingram with it. The three ball. Castle misses. Timberwolves trail by 20. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brogdon. Shoots the three. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Robinson kicks to Finney-Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Wembanyama outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wembanyama has got 13 points now in the quarter.
You got him!
Brogdon outside. Launches it. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. Here's Cornette. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Green. Missing. Trent outside. Pass to Brogdon. Buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 13. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. San Antonio leading by 13. They've got Markkanen. Brogdon out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and the defenders just came flying in there. Ingram, though, he'll take it.
Brandon Ingram at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 14. VanVleet outside. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Markkanen. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Payton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Gobert. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Martin comes in for Gobert. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Payton. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 16-point game. Outside, Markkanen. No good on the three.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
They get the rebound. Cornette passes to Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Oh, an aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Both free throws good for Ingram. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Van Vliet. It's tipped. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Spurs leading by 18. Beaten inside, covered by Van Vliet.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Payton at the line for 2.
That's good from Payton. Both good from the line that time. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. McGrady against Pitt.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. They're doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Spurs leading by 18. Now, here's Payton. Ingram setting a pick for Payton. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
And here is Payton. And it's good for 2. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Green. McGrady outside. One-on-one fast break. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Timberwolves trail by 20. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here we go. Peyton heading to the hoop. And Peyton throws it down hard.
And you see Peyton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
Van Vliet up top. Now here's Reed. Defense right on him. McGrady kicks to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Here's Reed. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs leading by 22. Green with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Peyton with the screen for Ingram. Pass to Peyton. And they double up Peyton. For 3, Ingram. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McGrady with the ball. Here's Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Ingram. The baseline J. Minnesota with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ingram against Edwards. Van Vliet outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. AI comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Spurs also with the sub. Castle's checked in. Now Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break, Minnesota. And AI throws it down.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Here's Castle. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Three-pointer, Peyton. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Timberwolves trail by 21. Edwards passes to Clark. Chalk up 2 there. Clark's got his first points of the game.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Ingram setting a pick for Peyton. It's Ingram on the wing. Inside shot. Nice touch on the bank shot. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Now here's Edwards. The tray. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Castle. It's Ingram on the wing. Edwards defending. Here's Castle. And the 3-ball is good. And the Spurs lead by 21.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Your Timberwolves dancer.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Brogdon kicks to Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Them one on Castle.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
And that one misses. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
He hits the second from the line.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Pass to Payton. Back to Vassell. Here's Big Daddy. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
5th team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Wembanyama, shooting 1.
Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside, Markkanen. To the inside. It's picked off. Here's Castle. Wembanyama outside. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Van Vliet finds Edwards. 1:51 left in the fourth. And Big Daddy picks up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Some changes for Minnesota. Robinson's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Trent comes in for Edwards. And AI is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. To the paint. Robinson passes to Trent. Ball's knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Ingram against Trent. Here's Cornette. Inside. Here's Green. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And it's Ingram missing. Cornette kicks to Ingram. Here's Yabusele. 5 to shoot. Back to Ingram. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's AI.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And here is Ingram. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.